Greetings, my name is Slight, and this is going to be an uncut run on Lee. We're going to be playing Slight's Way, which is a step up from SoloR8J, Mysterious Joe Cool. We won't turn Spiritual Link on because that makes the game a little easier. It is really fun though, don't get me wrong, but I'm looking for a particular challenge. And in Slight's Way, we are going to skip the starting blessing, and we are not allowed to reroll our Gemini. There are a couple other rules, but those are essentially the main rules. The reason I am playing Lee because I have an upcoming tier list on her, and I'm trying to gauge the power level of the character. And I haven't played a lot of Lee, especially compared to how much I've played of the other characters, and right now I'm pretty busy with life, so I need to put in quite a few runs before I'm going to feel comfortable playing this character and giving advice on them. So, one of the best ways to determine how good someone's ascensions are, as opposed to just how good their starting blessing is to play on a very hard difficulty without a blessing, especially in the first area. And so we will be doing that. Now one thing, if you've ever watched a couple of my other Lee videos, is that we really want to prioritize stacking up practice makes perfect as quickly as possible. So you're going to see me using a lot of this spiritual flame here and a lot of meteors to gain energy. And that is just to make sure that in the late game it doesn't take very long to cast my spiritual flame. Regardless of what build I go, regardless whether it's a spiritual flame build or not, the faster I can cast this ability has meaningful implications for my build. Nourishing Fire here is pretty good right now, especially. It more than doubles the energy gain that we get from casting our meteors, which is going to mean we can cast more spiritual flames, which means we can stack practice makes perfect faster. Furious Flame has a decent payoff immediately and a good scaling payoff if we can get it to level 3. The 33% multiplicative damage boosts to the, the incorrect HP type is should not be understated. It's quite good. And Flameforged here is an example of why, even if we're not going to be doing a spiritual flame build, why we'd want it to cast really quickly, because something like this can be really useful. For now, I think I'm going to go ahead and take Nourishing Fire. I think it is going to be useful immediately, and I really don't know if I'm going to get more than one level of it. Usually I won't, so far at least. I don't know if its secondary extra damage effect is really is good enough to justify getting more levels of Nourishing Flame, unless maybe you're in a very specific build. And Nourishing Flame gives you excess, for every excess energy that you gain skill and weapon damage. I think you're going to have to be playing like Cataclysm to really get the benefit from that. I could be wrong, of course. And as you can see from that, I hit 2 people with nourishing with a meteor right there, and gained like 40% of my spiritual flame energy charges. So the 1 level of Nourishing Flame really does improve your ability to cast these, and really cast a bunch of them. Lead aggressive. You're scary. All right. No problem. No problem. Nope. Looks fun, but it's not what I'm going for. Alright, so none of this immediately jumps out to me as really strong. I think what I'm going to do this run is sort of just take stuff that's like not super synergistic. Like I'm not going to try for this burning bullet build or this molten meteor. I'm going to try to go for like a straightforward fire damage build. Pick stuff that's going to work pretty easily with each other. You know, maybe focus on doing good fire damage, weapon damage, and kind of stick to that and see where that gets me. Because I haven't even tried that out. And I feel like that's like kind of a good indication of the power level of the character. If we just kind of go for this like straightforward weapon build, applying burning and doing fire damage. So let's see how that goes. Love to see that. I'm immune. 40% of the time. Ooh. Kind of just picked that up, you know, a little thoughtlessly there. Which is one of the downsides of talking when you're playing, is that you do things without, like, sort of having your brain turned on in the same way that you normally would. I don't know if anyone else has this problem with the Argus, but I have a tendency to shoot a little high with it. But man, if I can correct for it, it does pretty good damage, especially with this crit X bonus. Alright, and if you've been paying attention to my energy charges down here, you'll notice that these Nourishing Fire has really made a difference in how many spiritual flames I'm able to cast. So here, interesting that the rare is more expensive than the legendary gift box. I'm not sure exactly why that is. I guess the luxurious gift box has a chance, so I'll take the rare scroll. Thunderstep seems just fine for me. There is a upgrade guy probably around the corner. That's free. We'll take that. Sure. And I don't want to spend any more money. Alright, making good progress. Great. Wow, love to see that. For 25 seconds. So basically, permanent shield boost here. It's actually so good I might not take it. So good I might not take it. So here I think we're going to go for the Flame Forged. I think this just is going to be a good synergy for us to use. And I think it's something that kind of combines okay with this like energetic spirit, right? Because we can, you know, maybe consume more energy in one spiritual flame. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Terrific Crossfire. This has really no effect on us. Yeah, no effect on us. Sure, we can take that. Nothing special. Normally I would take this Fire Dragon here, but it has a banned inscription, this spread elemental effect, so I cannot take it. Unfortunately. I definitely will take an Aura of Venom though. Thank you. That's not bad. This isn't bad. Let's go one more. Sure. And no good reason to take that other thing. So we will re-roll this, and if you didn't know, you can refresh these on Spiritual because I have a Mysterious Jokul turned on, the Bizarre Dream DLC extra mod, which makes the game a lot harder, but it does give you some refreshes here. So this has piercing. Oh, I forgot. That's messed up. Lucky shot and chances for more projectiles, which is good. Lucky shot on this is really good. We will take this, even though I don't think we're going to use it too much. It's kind of free. But this does fire damage and it has piercing, so let's give it a shot. And what was it? It has rate of fire. Alright. And magazine capacity. Okay. What is this guy doing? Just chilling. Short. Can't hurt. Rate of fire is actually pretty nice. And doing fire damage, I mean, you really do feel the difference. I really think you do. That's kind of a cool little thing I never noticed about Ouch, ouch, ouch. Gotta keep using those audio cues. Probably should be aiming downwind a little bit more. Don't know if I'm doing the best job here. I'm making it through. Okay. Okay. Not the prettiest room, but we'll take it. That is an interesting dual Fang. Ooh, but I don't think I can take it. As much as I'd like to. I think what I've got going on is a little bit stronger. Okay, boss. No. Hopefully it's a cube room. A cube room I think I could take on. Fiery Heart here is not too bad. I think I might also go for Burning Bullet for that extra lucky shot. Accurate Crush is really not super helpful. We're going to go for the Fiery Heart, just in case we want to play around this guaranteed burning effect. And we did get a cube room, so we've got a pretty good shot at being able to clear this, which I like. Got 6 meteors left. Oh, I think I lost it. Yeah. Couldn't get these guys down. I was doing decent damage there, but not quite fast enough to clear the back line. And I got a little overwhelmed there with a couple inaccurate shots. That being said, I'll take the free gold. and I didn't die. And so those are far more important than necessarily, you know, getting an option at 3 scrolls. Not dying turns out to be a much better way to finish the game. I'm having a little issue there. It wasn't actually letting my jump perform. Give 1 and get money. That's coppers. I actually do think I'll drop this one because I didn't really want to pick this one. So there we go. That's worth 188 copper. Okay. Elemental Weave is unfortunately banned. Alright. Mid-air strike's fine. Safety measures is also quite fine. Happy to see those. Nothing here is showing me something that I'd really be excited about. This is pretty great. Look at that. You know, I can't be too sad about that. Let's switch that here, I think. Yeah. And in fact, we'll actually pump it up a little bit just so that it remains relevant. And let's do this. Oop, lagging a little bit, hopefully. Yeah, that damage is pretty good. Okay, and if you've got a question that's along the lines of why is that dual Fang doing damage, because mine doesn't normally do damage, there's a reason for that, okay? And the main reason is, A, there's a 50% multiplicative damage against enemies in the burning effect, and then another 50% multiplicative damage against burning effect, and another 50% multiplicative damage increase in decay with an increased elemental effect chance. These all combine to make this dual Fang like nearly S tier at this point in the game. And that's something that you really can't know without some kind of game knowledge. The total damage increase isn't necessarily clear that it's as powerful as it is. So I would be okay with losing a fair amount of these if I get 5 occult scrolls. So let's do this and let's just really try to pay attention. I always do a screen capture when this happens just in case. Okay, Thunder Scream. Oh, did I get something I don't want? This one. Yeah, get out of here. But other than that, I think we actually came out pretty good there. Long shot, bullet bank, perfect sixth is worthless. Thunder Screen. Yeah, so I guess it's all 4 of these, right? Not too bad. And what did we lose as far as this? We lost Flame Forge. That's one I think I wanted, but it's going to be one I can get back easier. And I did intentionally eat the scroll up before coming to this goblet, because then I have a chance of like getting it back, you know? At least I assume so. So when spending energy, gain shield. Or some of this stuff. So heat recovery is, I think, the only one that has an implication for us. So we'll go ahead and take that one. We've already got our first of 3 tiers of practice makes perfect. So our spiritual flames are going to be faster when they come out. And hopefully we'll see more and more of that as we go. So here we're going to take Flame Dance, I think. This is going to take our damage through the roof, I think. And so, yeah, let's do it. Happy to see that. Oh, I was like, man, why am I not doing any damage? That's why. That happens to me, like, fairly consistently. You coyotes are so lame. Alright. So I played that particular challenge quite a bit, and in my experience playing it, it's actually a little bit easier to get right up on top of the coyotes. Oh wow, I haven't seen this guy here in a long time. Alright. And so this heat recovery did pretty good there. And we were looking at 300% weapon damage, which is pretty cool. Oh, these are fun. More fire damage seems like a really good and straightforward place to go. So I'm going to go for that. Kind of just continue down the path that I've chosen. These all look fun. And this golden bow is actually quite good. But we're going to stick with our dual Fang here. Effective split, phantom skin, or silver metal. Phantom skin's probably the way to go. Kind of cool with Thunderstream and Thunderstep. I kind of have a tri-elemental build going on here, which is pretty sweet. So before we upgrade this anymore, I kind of made a mistake earlier when I upgraded it. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It has 3, so I actually want to do one more. And I think I'm going to go ahead and etch this. I think if I get a good etch on this, I could go the whole way. So I got Spores, which is not bad. I think Spores could work. Alright, cool. Exciting. I think we got a cool little build going on here. Thank you for the gold. Alright, onward. Onward, onward, onward. Some more jumping from me would probably be good. And anything that's going to help me with dash cooldown is going to be really great too. Now, one thing to notice is that, don't forget that Meteor has knockback, and knockback will stop their fire flamethrower attack. But the big thing about it is that it was a 5-second cooldown on how often they can get knocked back. So, if you just knock them back, then you can't do it again. So you actually have to be a little bit clever about when you use your knockback. Like this character is going to come up to me, and then I'm going to do this, and they're done. Alright, it's because I specifically waited. Alright, this guy's bleed. He needs to go. Alright, not bad, not bad. If you also didn't know, the split monsters, you can ignore them. The ones that come from, what is it, cloning. anything that's a split monster that's left over after you kill the last non-split enemy, the split enemies die. So we are looking at the best thing we could have gotten for this build, which is Flame Talisman. Every time you inflict burning, you gain essentially a defensive stack, and at max stacks you gain a weapon and skill damage bonus. But basically this will form a very nice basis for our build. We're going to be applying lots of burning stacks, and now we're going to be doing more damage the more we apply them, and be more defensive. Whew, got it. Finally got that out. Okay, so this is a 50% weapon damage increase, and we can get some scrolls for peculiar chests that we get. I think I will take this. I don't want to be too greedy, and 50% weapon damage does fit with what we're trying to do. I don't want... I'm probably going to save my money, I think. I need a like shotgun with not an illusion that has the Spore Gemini as well, because remember, I can't reforge Gemini, so I actually have to kind of... It takes a lot longer for me to get the Gemini that I want, which is why I'm okay with taking like overpowered blessings, because my weapons tend not to be nearly as strong, and because I can't build around my blessing from the very beginning of the game, which actually works out to be pretty fun. I love how my spiritual flame, like pretty much unupgraded, besides like the fire damage that I have, still does like pretty decent damage. One thing you're seeing me doing is really trying to line enemies up for my spiritual flame, so I'm getting maximum value out of casting that every time. Or at least, not maximum, but like, you know, extending my value. Ooh! That looks good. That looks fun. Alright, alright. I think we can upgrade Asunder, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's not nearly as good as... It's a lot of bullets. It's not nearly as good as an Argus, but, you know. So we can get a cheap upgrade. Or a norm... We would not want to replace a normal inscription on this. Both of our normal inscriptions are, like, better than almost all exclusive inscriptions. Why is the game that way? You're asking the wrong person. I don't know, but it is that way. Alright? So wise up. Ooh, that was cool. Alright, onward. I can't neglect stacking up this, Practice makes perfect. Oh, Lord. Okay. Progress. Honestly, even as for a small weapon, the effect from Fiery Heart is actually quite good. Like, just being able to guarantee that my first shot actually applies burning, like, actually is a pretty big deal. Like, better than I expected it to be. It just, like, takes some of the guesswork out of these weapons that don't apply elemental effects as well as some other ones. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're doing good, we're doing good. We've got So level 1 gets us to minus 50% damage taken. That is crazy. But it's only on 1 hit, but I mean, still, that is so good. Berserk Soul can be really good if we can find something to work with it, so let's pick that. Nothing that I am considering changing to, so we'll just continue down this path. Lining them up. Now they're all got burning on them already, and because I do extra damage while they're in the burning effect, you know, that's why I'm able to just start doing good damage. As opposed to, I think, like, if you're not being cognizant of that, your damage is going to be really bad for maybe the first couple hits. And see right there, that first hit applied to burning, and it might have been, without that, it might have been quite a few shots before I actually got the burning effect on them. See this? Like, see, that took like 5 shots before I actually got burning. Gotta love heavy shield. Alright, we're about to our second level of practice makes perfect stacks. I might do a couple little upgrades here in my weapon. Not sure. I could etch at a chance for the spores. It's a 25% chance. 800 gold, 25% chance to kind of boost my damage significantly right now. It's not too bad. It's only going to get more expensive later. And it does have a bigger payoff than this. Let me think about it. Is there any big problem? The big problem with spending that 800 is that I'm going to find it later, okay? I'm going to find something with spores later that I'm sure I can use. But I won't be able to upgrade my that weapon as much if I spend my money now. As much as I want to kill that guy first, let's kill the small stuff first. This guy's big and scary, but luckily with good explosion damage, he does get taken out quite quickly. Let's risk it. It sounds fun. I don't know if it's optimal. I think having the extra money is probably better on average. See, and it's slight sway. I probably need to be playing smart here. So let's just hold our money. We're gonna eventually get something. I don't want to waste a lot of money, just in the off chance that we get something. We are rewarded here with Flame Forge. Love to see that. And I'm only 100 away from my practice makes perfect level 2. So that'll be a plus 60% cast speed increase. And real quick, I'm going to go check up here. So let's go do it. Let's do it. It's been a long time since I've ran like a vanilla dual Fang. Kind of cool. Happy to see it. All right. Okay, it is the sniper or the shield guy. Ow. Okay, I don't know if I can kill the shield guy. Okay, sweet. I don't have to. Oop. Yikes, very scary. Okay, I need a strafe here really badly. He didn't get stunned because he is doing his enter the room animation, which was terrifying because I wanted him stunned really badly. Alright, we got him. Deft Hand is perfect. Love to see that. This is not any better than the Sunder we have. Nope. Not seeing anything that's really jumping out to me as like an Argus or something. Recover 3 energy for every enemy killed by Spiritual Flame. That doesn't really help us. Plus 50% damage for the next weapon shot that hits an enemy after Blazing Meteor hits an enemy. And that's not great for us either. Nourishing Flame at least has some ability to give us some excess weapon and skill damage later in the game. I can't see a better reason to take the either of the other two, so I'll just go with the nothing better here. And let's go pick up all of our money. Money, 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 money. When you're walking up this godforsaken ramp, spam jump. And teach yourself to do that early before it kills you one time. Because the game has a pretty good chance of just stopping you on the ramp randomly. Penetration bullet. Let's go. Let's go. Easy, Katka. So now I've got like 3,000 gold. And I feel a little bit more comfortable rolling the dice. Alright, we did our best. We tried. What can you do? Okay, be careful. This room is an easy one to die in. Especially to a bleed agile guy right here. Alright, you gotta go. You gotta go, sir. Okay. Pupil, is that better? It is better. It does 1 extra bullet. Bam. So see that how, so like the main indication of how much damage Spores is going to do is how many projectiles the secondary weapon has. So more projectiles means essentially a this is look like a 11% damage increase by switching to the pupil. Something like that. I don't think I'm wrong, but I didn't calculate that, so that's my fast brain thinking, which means it's likely riddled with all sorts of errors. Someone else can do the math, and they'll let me know. Argus, ooh, hell. Hello. I think Argus is the best one. I think we will just go ahead and swap to an Argus, just in case, you know, just in case we can get something that actually works for that. Nothing here. Refresh again. Decay Driver's really good. Really good. Watching my mini-map there, that's how I knew I was able to, like, look at that without it being an issue. Oh, get away from me, you son of a gun. One thing that's really important on all characters, but I think especially important on Lee, is that you start reloading and then you use an ability of some kind. Alright? And that you don't stop using Spiritual Flame. I love it to pop those corrosion bubbles. I love it for that. I feel like my money's low. Yeah, I definitely don't want to roll this. I don't think. And what's cool is that you can actually use Spiritual Flame, even when it's not like full, just to get that burning proc on your first hit, and that's actually pretty useful. Like, it feels good. It's a 100% multiplicative damage increase, and it's actually slightly better than that because it's two 50% multiplicative damage increases, and that's actually better than a 100%, if I'm not mistaken. Heavy shield does have its downsides. Oh, dang! What do we? What? All right. Alright, we're cool. We're cool. What you got? Fight for Immortality, that looks good. Wait, I already have it, don't I? Or did I pick something else earlier? Yeah, I did, because this was going to be too overpowered. Explosive Bullets is horrible. We'll take this. Less OP. Boom. And that's one of the things about Slight Sway. There's, you know, there's a personal, like, sort of power level of scroll or a strategy that I'm willing to use, and that could be individual. You know, that doesn't have to, you don't have to do exactly what I would do. I tried to get that explosion proc there too. You saw me shoot some barrels there to proc the Deft Hands bonus. And I'm very happy to see that my damage is actually chewing through this lead pretty good, considering where I'm at in this game and the limitations that I've imposed on myself. In this small room, it can be worth it to kind of clear these, especially if it's just convenient to do so. Alright, not bad. Pretty straightforward. Nope. That is good. It does have accuracy, which is actually useless, but what can you do? Rich's privileges doesn't really do much for us. That being said, Furious Flame 3 definitely does, especially if we get the... we're picking this up right before the second boss. If we're against the worm, that would be extremely helpful, because it'll help us chew through his armor even faster. Conflagration's not helpful. Flame Resonance really not helpful, but it's probably the thing that could have some impact on us. Accurate Crush makes our meteors do more damage, which we really don't. We could not care less about. So we will not pick it. Alright, I don't see anything happening in here. Onward. I do have the option here to roll for spores if I'd like to try. Let's see, I think it's going to be 800 again. So pretty expensive. Ammo capacity doubles pretty nice for 0. I'll take that. Did I get the other one? I did. So if I get... I'm happy to see this. I'll take that for sure. If I can get the... Oh, 100. I don't need the ammo. If I can get airbag, I'll be doing really nice. Nope. I think it's probably worth a shot. I kind of regret it, but I did it. 1 and 4, right? And we did get this guy, so we should be able to take this guy out pretty easily. He is fast, though. Especially on these higher difficulties. Man, he is scary. But we are chewing through him, so that's good. He's not going to be a big deal. We'll kill him once he tries to shoot us with his globs. Nice, no problem. Alright, we're looking for spores. Alright, we'll take you, even though you are not super helpful. You are at least spores. Like to see that. Merciless combo will be a benefit to us. Heat Recovery 2 is okay. Flame Talisman 2 is incredible. So, easy pick. And I think that currently this particular strategy seems really straightforward and powerful. You know, I don't feel like I'm struggling very much in this game. Fake Death is probably the best one here. I'm going to pick Steady Profit because it seems like a little bit more fun. And, you know, might give me some more opportunity to explore some different combinations of effects. And I already know how good Fake Death is. I don't need to pick it in this game to tell. All right. Try to prioritize these guys in the background first. Okay. Oh, a Spore Gemini on that, huh? I don't know about that. Okay. Onward. Boss. It is kind of crazy that you can even cast this when you don't have enough energy to. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's kind of unique. But it's just kind of weird that you can do it. Wow. Once you start hitting those crits. Okay, and if I remember correctly, I should be getting 2 enhanced Cult Scroll options here. So this one is super ridiculously good. Breakable objects may drop coppers. Okay, we'll refresh that one. That one looks good. Oh, but not... See, they don't have what we want. Would have loved to see... It's so weird that dashing extra actually feels sometimes like a negative impact. Just because how used to, like, a particular dash distance you are. Alright, and I think we're good against just about any boss here. I think Yasha would probably be the toughest one, and that's this guy. But the dashes I have actually I think are going to help me a lot. That is a big dash. As long as I can keep my movement good here. Ooh, I was a little late on that one. There we go. No problem. No problem. Nope. Nope. Flame Talisman 3. I think we've pretty much got the game in the bag at this point, but we will play it through. And I've almost got my Practice Makes Perfect fully stacked. I'd say it's quite late actually for me normally. Normally I'm a bit further ahead. I think Paranormality is the best one here, but I really try not to take Paranormality if I can help it, because I think that scroll is extremely powerful. So I'm going to skip that and go for another extremely powerful scroll. Really not too sad. Triple Comeback's one of the best scrolls in the game, especially well, pretty much exclusively solo. It's not nearly as useful in multiplayer. It's not bad, but it's just not nearly as powerful.
Where are you? Ah.
Ooh, more spores on weapons with one projectile. No, thank you. Burning Bullet at least does something. Unceasing Blaze sorta does something. This is fine, actually, I think. Or recover 5 energy. This one can give us some shield, so we'll take this one. Ah. Sorry about that. Hit my mic stand. So how much does this give me? Minus 90% damage taken. Pretty good. Alright, nothing. Oh. Sure, I'll kill a boss. Oh, jeez. I don't know why, but that guy looked like he was, Alright, not too bad. Sure, we are actually reloading. And I feel like we're just minutes away, at maximum, from getting a Spore Gemini that's going to work. This is useless. This is fine. This seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. Not reloading seems ideal. The less we reload, the better, probably. Dual Fang doesn't have the quickest reload time. Alright, what do we got here? Luxurious, replace all normals, reroll all inscriptions. So actually I'm going to hold off on that and just see what, if we get anything that we really want while we're in this room here. Trying to target this bleed enemy first. And I'm also trying not to dash very much. Because if we dash, then this thing changes from shock to something other than shock. And that seems bad. What's with all the robust enemies? Oh man. How am I not dead? Flame Talisman! Okay, Flame Talisman's pretty good. Okay. I don't know. I don't think we had any business being alive right there. Literally none. But we are alive. And that is a good indication of the power level of Flame Talisman. Maybe there was something else there that was part of the deal, that was part of the rigmarole, but I was not aware of it. This is technically better than this is, because it has 2 projectiles. This has Lucky Shot, which we'll take. That feels better. And that is Lucky Shot. Ooh, that's a big damage increase. I like to see that. And we were over here. We could do the Luxurious or Reroll. The Reroll would have been good if we had found anything. I will be honest, I did forget about that. But if we had found an Argus there, then I could have at least re-rolled it for a chance to have the spores if it didn't already have it. But we are making slow and steady progress toward a weapon combination that will be powerful. Now, the more discerning of you might have noticed something weird that just happened, but a projectile just disappeared out of the air. Alright, and that's because this cloning aggressive monster shot at me, and before his shot could reach me, I knocked him back just like that. And when a monster gets knocked back, all of its projectiles currently in the air get deleted from the game. Now, why is it like that? I'm not sure, but it is like that. And that is especially useful every once in a while against bandit retainers in the Angsty Desert. Probably the most useful. Sometimes in the Longbowmen, in certain areas in the Longling tombs. But that is not nearly as common as bandit retainers. Okay. Alright. Easiest game of my life. That's not true. But pretty easy. Hey, that's not nearly as good as our weapon that we found 2 acts ago. Alright, I'm gonna give it 1 boost here. Just to kind of, you know, keep it as relevant as I can. Our damage is good, but not insane. And so, a little more damage can't hurt. Burning Bullet is totally fine. This is just more shield that we can gain. And maybe a little intermittent Lucky Shot. But we're really not taking it for the Lucky Shot, because I don't think it's going to be super effective. Oh man, there it is. There it is. We're in. We got a wild hunt. It's not going to be a massive increase in damage until we upgrade that Wild Hunt a bit. And then we'll get to be doing some actual damage. Ooh! I think quite a few Annihilation Monk projectiles converged on me at once there. Or at least maybe it was that and Kappa at the same time. I know someone's behind me. I think it's a Kappa. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, now we are in a position where we can upgrade our Wild Hunt and start improving our Spore damage. All enemies are Annihilation Monks. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm chill, I'm chill, I'm chill. Alright. Ah, bleed guy. No problem. That's one of my least favorite challenges. Look, it's not very hard. It's just kind of like... And like, the AI for them is so dumb. Alright, what am I playing against? Okay, Yasha first. I'm in a good position here. Alright. Bring it on, baby. Nice. No problem. Firefox Blessing, additional... yeah, nothing really good. Fisher Bear Paw. Sure. I don't think I'm missing anything there. I think that just is really, really good with our Spore Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. I think that's just a really nice boost for us. And we can etch this, but I can't imagine any etching is going to really be very helpful. So, yeah, no. We just pump it there. Heat recovery is pretty good. We'll do that. We've got a couple things that are giving us extra shield. So that'll give us some extra shield for defenses. And so casting that, we've got, looks like 72 extra shield. Seems pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, alright. Do you think you can dance? Where are you? Ow. Oh, that was cool. He stopped doing it, I guess, because I was hiding. I wonder if that was an intentional new AI thing. If it is, that's cool. Nope. Oh, now you give me all the Spore shotguns. Okay. Okay, game. After I've already got one. Sure, we'll take that. Not super productive. There might have been a better choice there. I think the cursed Talisman was actually a far better choice in retrospect. But we made a decision quickly, and we will suffer the consequences. Ooh, random legendary scroll. Stone skin. Wonderful. We are even harder to kill. This guy should melt pretty quickly. And I think because usually when I have a super high damage build, I prefer to fight the snake. Because you can just kill him, you know? Sure. All right. Okey-dokey. Flame Resonance. Nah. Heat Recovery 3. This also could be pretty good. I'm going to try this. Mostly because I want to see how this works. So if I cast, I can only charge up twice still. So I'm only getting... Now if I cast again... Oh, it refreshes it. Well, that's weird. Stays at 96%. What the heck? So even though I'm not consuming anymore, it's staying at 96%. Okay, weird. I can't say I understand that. What is it? Something lets you upgrade more, right? Or evolve again? You can evolve a second. So I would need like 2 levels of Firefox Blessing just to get the rewards from this. Man, lame. Okay. Well, now I know. Hawkeye's Sight is very good. Okay. Alright. 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 What you got? What you got? Did I skip? I must have skipped the blessing at Act 3 for some reason. I will take that one. Don't think that I need to be any more powerful. But I cannot get complacent. It's very easy to die in Mysterious Joe Cool. All that lucky shot we got actually is paying off a lot because now we have a really good crit on this particular weapon. And one thing that's kind of cool is that even if we're not critting, I don't think our Spore gets reduced damage. If we're let me explain myself a little bit better. Hawkeye Sight does a minus 50% multiplicative damage decrease if you don't crit while you're using that scroll, but I don't think that actually impacts your Spore damage. So yeah, and I don't have any interest in fighting that. I don't think I'm gonna fight anything except for like just get through this area. I'm going to fight some bosses at the end, so not really going to be missing any bosses. And the snow bosses aren't like the best bosses in the game. Onward. Ouch. Okay. You know, one level of flare calling is actually pretty good just with this particular challenge. Then I don't have to stop shooting. Although I should be casting my spiritual flame, so that should be where I'm getting my damage from. My skill damage from. Alright. Easy game. Although I am enjoying myself. It's pretty relaxing. Alright. Upgrade by 1. Replace a normal. Nah, we're just going to get a free upgrade. Ah, spores. Don't need it, don't want it. I would like a craftsman. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Gunfire Gods, for the Craftsman. Etch, etch, etch. And we've got one more room until the boss. And we've got 3 lives, essentially. So I think we're in a pretty darn good spot. Take that. And that's not super useful for us. That being said, I think we're going to have excess money, so let's go ahead and spend it. Sure. Hey, I didn't even have to use my... whatever that thing is called. What am I trying to say? Words. Ultimate Gambler. Hello, sir. Hello. One of the toughest things, I think, in learning this, any game actually, and I learned this in Dota, and just sort of applied it to this game, is like having a mental picture of where enemies are without having to see them. So like, I kind of know where those enemies are behind me, and I'm like running around them intentionally. Those agile enemies are really nice to hit with Meteor, because then they're stunned, and then you can kill them pretty easily, which is nice. Fire Enthusiast. I have Flame Shard, so sure. How much damage does this give me? Nourishing Fire is giving me literally 100% bonus damage? Alright, interesting. Yes, man, cavalry. Cavalry. Someone behind me? No. I do like the mysterious, the snow level, as far as like thematically. It's really nice. And being a little bit rambunctious. But you know, it's no thing. It ain't no thing. Onward. Let's go kill some elites. I don't see why people have trouble with this guy. Just, you know, kill him before you can do anything to you, of course. Alright. Okay. Heat recovery 3 is useful. Sure. We will take a 0 stack. Actually, we won't. I don't want it. I don't even want it on my end screen. Okay? Because it's disingenuous. This literally did nothing. I didn't need that shit. I mean, that stuff. Sorry. Whoa. It was Corrosion Ball. Corrosion Ball isn't nearly as good as the Lightning or the Fireball. Alright. Molten Meteor. No. Sure. Okay, we have to do some skill damage every once in a while, it seems like. Lifesaver, sure. Take that. Boom, boom. Nothing there. Look at this perfect gold for 3 upgrades. Alright, let's go kill this bear. Alright. Pretty straightforward. So I think that was a good indication of Lee's power level when you're sort of, I would say that's probably one of the most powerful ways to play her. That's just really straightforward. And the whole point of this particular build is sort of abusing Flame Talisman, right? Like just being able to have 90% damage taken, you know, you're gaining this extra damage benefit, and these things stack up whenever you inflict burning. And you inflict burning at an incredible rate. I mean, it is not hard to inflict burning at all. And so, you know, I think that inscription is pretty overpowered. And for that reason, I think, you know, we were able to see some places where I really had no business surviving, but I was easily able to survive. You know? So, yeah, good run. Right. Got these. Enhanced propulsion device was great. I will say Fisher Bear Paw really cranked up our damage. We didn't need as much damage as we had. We had more than enough. But like Fisher Bear Paw really cranked it up a level. Hawkeye Sight cranked it up another level with the penetration bullet. So there's a lot of things going well for us this game. And we had a decent amount of Lucky Shot to take advantage of that crit times Lucky Shot multiplier. So yeah, good run. All right, hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully you're enjoying some Lee content. Oh, I don't like saying that word, but some runs on Lee. And I'll keep working on the tier list, and if you have any suggestions, any builds you want to see, any particular strategies you think I should try out on Lee that might make it into the tier list, let me know in the comments, and I'll check them out and probably make it happen. So anyway, until next time, take it easy. Bye.